Once upon a time, when you were mine, I wonder if you think about me once upon a time in your wildest dreams. So this is my wife. Hey guys, this is the XRP Cowboy. Hey, this is Billy. She's sending me to the doctor today so I can have my balls cut off. Snip, snip. I guess what they do when they give you a vasectomy is I'm sure they give you a shot in your balls, but they do it on both sides. And then I don't know if they cut them, but what I do know is they cauterize them after. And I don't know if they glue it together, but the cowboy can't be lifting any heavy weights for a while, but I promise you, I'll be at the gym throwing up 300 pounds on the flat bench tonight, okay? But this is not about me. It's never about me. Ever, as my wife would say. This is about what's going to happen today at 2:30 with the Fed hike. So there's three scenarios. So I'm going to be right no matter what. But I'll give you my percentages, okay? So first scenario is 75 basis points. Now, that's built into the market. Everyone thinks 75. But I'm going to go against the market here, like I did last time when I said 75, when 50 basis points were built in, and it was 75. You guys, I do a lot of research, an infinite amount of studying this, the economy, and here's the thing. I come across and I have fun on this because the cowboy takes over, because the cowboy needs a break from being Billy. But I will say this. My conclusion is this. There's a 65% probability, which I would put my money on, that it's 100 basis points. Now, of course, I could be wrong. No one has a crystal ball. My dreamers, my fucking roadies. No one. But, look at that pumping iron, boy. What I do know is this. I would give it a 65% chance of 100 basis points. Now, here's the thing. I'll tell you why that's good. 75 is built into the market. I would actually give that, let's just throw a 20% probability out there. So we're at 85%. But to me, that's the worst case scenario. It's built into the market. The market might dip 2%. And if the Fed says something good, it'll recover instantly. But if they, I want to see a wait and see scenario. But a wait and see or better, it's going to be great. But if they say we're going to continue this, the market's going to go down for a couple weeks. But I think it's the forward narrative is what counts when investing, right? Because we're invested in tomorrow, not today. So 75 is built into the market. That's what's expected. It'll bump the market, the stock market down a couple percentage point. Might hit crypto for 6% or 10%, 12%. But what's more important is the 100 basis points. This is the thing. That is going to crash the market, it's not going to be gloom and doom, but it's going to feel that way for the stock and the crypto. We may see a 17K Bitcoin, but I don't think we're going lower. I think that was the true all-time high, and that's the support, and it's going to bounce back. The problem is it could be a couple weeks. Once again, it's about the forward guidance. The Fed says a wait and see, or we're going to start lowering interest rates. It'll shift it right back and be bullish. Now, I know it sounds the same, but it's a little different. 75% is the problem. 75 basis points. But there is a dark horse here. If they do 50 basis points, the market will be bullish and it will run no matter what the forward guidance is. And this is why 50 basis points and 100 basis points is so important. And this is what we should pray for today. Because if it's 100 basis points, it's ripping the fucking Band-Aid off. And what that means, what that implies, and there's no way around it, the Fed knows that they can't keep doing this. They're not going to keep doing this. So they're going to get what they can today, and then whatever the guidance is, I'm bullish. Like, if it drops, I'm going to be buying the shit out of it. The pain will be over soon. because they can't keep raising them. And that would leave us with the next month or whatever, the next Fed hike, probably a 50 basis points or a wait and see. And so that's why 100 basis points is good. 75 implies nothing's changed. We don't know how long this is going to go. It could go on for months. And all we want is the bleeding 10. Why is 50 basis points good? The exact same reason that 100 is. But 50 is implying it's already coming down. Okay? It's over. The pain is over. So bottom line is, most people have short-term memory in this space, but just know we have a long-term perspective on things, and in crypto, a long-term could be a month. But bottom line is, it's all good in the hood from Diablo to the Bay, and we're going to be making money soon. And this is just one of the catalysts we talked about that could make our crypto start pumping. From the video I made a couple videos ago, and you should watch that. It's the one with the cool lights. But just know this: 75 basis points is bad. Forward guidance is going to be probably, whatever it is, a wait and see on all these scenarios. But it could imply we'll have uncertainty about the next one. But I'll tell you this: they're not going to raise it 100 basis points and then raise it again 100 basis points. That would be the end of the world as we know it, and I feel fine. Okay? That's not happening. So if they do it, this is their knockout punch, and then everything's going to be gravy, baby. So in 50 basis points, the dark horse that has the remainder of the probability, a lower probability, but could happen, because I don't believe these people aren't all brothers. I think they may be trying to scare people, setting their buddies, their whales that won't watch us, that they don't want to see us swim, so they could buy this dip that just happened, and then they're going to rise from the ashes like geniuses because they bought the dip. So that could be what this gloom and doom is, and that would support the dark horse scenario, and this happens all the time. So let's just do that. Let's clean it up. Let's say 60 basis points will readjust this a little. 60% chance. My perspective of a full point, let's call it 30% chances of what's implied right now with the 75 basis points, which is the worst case scenario, and then let's throw the rest at the dark horse, 50. My dreamers, my roadies, if you love someone, tell them it. Now, bye.